Shiprock, New Mexico. Rising dramatically from the desert of northwestern New Mexico, Shiprock looks like an enormous isolated mountain. But Shiprock is not an ordinary mountain. And it is not the complete remains of an ancient volcano. What we see today is part of a volcanic system that once formed deep underground. Around 30 million years ago, magma rose beneath this region through fractures in the Earth's crust. The volcanic activity fractured the surrounding rocks and created a complex central conduit filled with breccia volcanic material and later igneous intrusions. This central structure is commonly described as a volcanic neck or volcanic throat. Some interpretations also relate it to a diatreme-style volcanic system, where explosive processes helped break apart the surrounding rocks. One of the most unusual rocks associated with Shiprock is called minette. Minette is a potassium-rich igneous rock that moved through fractures around the volcanic system. As magma entered these cracks and cooled underground, it formed long igneous dikes. Today, those dikes appear as narrow stone walls stretching for kilometers across the desert. But they did not originally stand above the landscape. They formed underground. The same is true for much of Shiprock itself. Geological evidence suggests that parts of the formation now exposed at the surface may once have been buried roughly 750 to 1,000 meters below the ancient landscape. So how did a deeply buried volcanic structure become one of New Mexico's most recognizable landmarks? The answer is erosion. For millions of years, rain, wind, flowing water, weathering, and temperature changes slowly removed the surrounding sedimentary rocks. These rocks were generally less resistant to erosion than the harder volcanic material. As the surrounding landscape was worn away, Shiprock and its igneous dikes were gradually exposed. This process is known as differential erosion. Shiprock did not simply rise out of the desert. The landscape around it was slowly removed. This is also why Shiprock has such a sharp and jagged appearance today. Different parts of the volcanic structure resist erosion at different rates, leaving behind steep walls, ridges, and pinnacles. Shiprock is part of the larger Navajo Volcanic Field, a region containing numerous ancient volcanic necks, dikes, diatremes, and unusual igneous rocks. For geologists, Shiprock is especially valuable because it exposes structures that normally remain hidden deep beneath volcanoes. The central volcanic throat shows part of the main magma pathway. The radiating dikes preserve fractures through which magma once moved through the surrounding crust. Together, they provide a remarkable view into the underground plumbing of an ancient volcanic system. Shiprock is also known as Tsay-Bit-Ai in the Dine language and has deep cultural and spiritual significance for the Navajo people. It is a sacred landmark within the Navajo Nation, and climbing on the formation is prohibited. Today, Shiprock is no longer volcanically active. The magma that once moved beneath this landscape cooled and solidified tens of millions of years ago. What remains is something even more revealing. A volcanic system stripped of much of its original surface structure and exposed by millions of years of erosion. Shiprock is not simply an ancient volcano. It is a rare window into the hidden geology that once existed far beneath one.